Welcome to the Lake TV Business Spotlight. I'm Deborah Wolfe. With $95 million on the line, Summit Natural Gas is breaking ground and bringing a new source of energy to Lake area residents. Company Representative Bret is here today to discuss the challenges and the benefits of such a huge undertaking. Bret, thanks so much for joining us today.
Sure, anytime.
First of all, can I have your official title?
It's long. It's Director of Business Development and Construction for the state of Missouri, so it's a mouthful.
Well, let's get started with a little background on Summit Natural Gas, a little history on who you are and what brought you to the lake area.
Okay. Summit Natural Gas is actually owned by Summit Utilities. Summit Utilities is in the state of Colorado. We're one of their subsidiaries. We have gas systems all over the state, from far north Missouri to southern Missouri. And we actually merged with Southern Missouri Natural Gas last year, and so now we have Branson and Lebanon, so all the area towns we're in. We're really excited to be here.
So this part of the state really isn't new to you, although Summit is new to the lake area.
Correct. Yeah, Summit has been working on this project for about the last 5 years, doing due diligence and engineering, trying to get ready for this project to start. So we know what we're in for here.
So you didn't just show up on our doorstep and start digging. You actually have been working with the local community for quite some time.
We have, yes. Really behind the scenes, we've tried to keep this thing as quiet as possible, because once people hear about it, then they want to know why it's not here right now.
Right now. And so is that one of the things, working down in Branson and the other surrounding areas, did you see a need in the lake area that you could fulfill?
Oh, absolutely. We've actually had studies done on the lake as to what we think that their growth opportunity is here.
Okay.
And it came back very positive. That's one of the reasons that we decided to pursue this. So, we look for the lake to grow, and with the new highway coming through, that makes it, I think, even more attractive in the future. So we're pretty excited about it.
Well, a project of this size does not happen overnight. So let's start with the first phase. How many phases of the project are there?
There's actually 6 phases of the project. We have started, as of yesterday, we officially started Schedule A, which is a steel line up by Lincoln, and that's how we'll feed natural gas to the lake. And then we started Schedule C, which is Gravois Mills, Sunrise Beach, and Lori, and that's a distribution pipe. So we've got contractors working on Highway 5 right now as we speak.
Right now, and I think we got some footage of that just yesterday when you actually broke ground literally in the lake area.
Yeah.
How long do you foresee this taking?
This will take, in its entirety, all 6 phases will take 2 years to finish, which you think, gosh, 2 years, that's such a long time. It's not. It'll fly by. As far as the folks in Schedule C, so over on the north side off 5 Highway, they'll have natural gas available in the spring, this coming spring of 2013. So it won't be long.
Not winter, but at least this spring they'll be looking at it. When all is said and done, how many miles of pipeline are we talking about?
We're talking about 50 miles of steel and 2 million feet of distribution pipe.
Wow.
So a lot.
And how many customers with that do you foresee?
About 6,000 customers. Yeah, in 2 years.
And did you say that, is that 4 counties?
4 counties.
Okay, okay. Yeah. And that may not be the end of it in terms of, this is an area that Summit is really looking to develop.
Exactly, yeah. What we're wanting to do is enter into the areas that are primarily all served by propane companies. And so we'll be able to offer them natural gas. But in the future, we're going to be branching out into areas that there may be, all electric, and we just like another source.
Well, any project of this size is going to have its challenges. So what are some of the things that you foresee? Is everyone going to be happy with you all the time?
No.
Okay.
They won't be. We're going to have lots of challenges here. One will be the digging conditions. It's extremely rocky. There's a lot of utilities in the ground. We're obviously the last ones in, so it makes it difficult. We're going to have challenges of water lines, or water companies and sewer companies to all the individual subdivisions that have their own water and sewer, and they are not part of one hit or dig right. So we're actually sending out a message to please contact us, get on our website and contact us, because we need to determine where your water and sewer lines are at. So during our digging, we won't hit them. Because right now we call a locate ticket, they're not responding to those. So we don't know where your guys' water and sewer lines are at. So we could really use help with that.
And people quite often think that 1-800-DIG-RIGHT, that they are in charge of going out and finding where utility lines, and they're just a clearinghouse.
That's it.
Correct?
All they do is send the locates to the utilities saying this person called it in, you need to go out and locate utility. That's
So
all
you
they
really
do.
need help from the local community.
We
If
do.
they know where there's a line, they could save everyone a lot of headache.
Absolutely. And they can call us, they can get on a line, they can stop by our office over in Sunrise Beach and off 5 Highway and walk in anytime.
Now, in terms of the hilly terrain, you had some experience with that down in Branson.
We have. We've had lots of experience with the rock and the hilly terrain, and I put in a lot of gas line in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado at 11,000 feet, so that is not a concern. It's an obstacle, but it's something that we will get through. I've had a lot of local folks come up to me and say, oh, there's no way you can't do this. You'll never make it in time, and we will. We'll be fine. So
You know how to do this. Will you go under the lake at any point in time?
we will. We have 3 locations. We're going to be born underneath the lake. We're going to be born underneath the toll bridge, the Niangua Arm Bridge, and one other one that is, I've lost track of where it is right now, but we're going to have 3 locations. We're born underneath the lake. One of them will actually be almost a mile long. So
that'll be some impressive.
that will be very interesting.
Some impressive
to watch that
technology
go in.
taking place here
Very,
at the lake.
Very impressive, you bet. Yeah.
What are some of the other challenges do you foresee when people come and they have questions for you? What are some of their concerns?
People's biggest concerns are us going down their road. If we hit a water line, we hit a phone line, do damage to the yard or just the road in front of their home. And all I can ask is that people work with us and understand the project and the undertaking that we're doing, and just give us a chance to get it fixed behind us. We'll get it fixed as soon as we can, and the challenges are going to be great down here. So if everybody work with us, we want to get in and get out as fast as we can as well.
When you're working certain areas, do you keep that posted on your website so folks can go on and kind of keep track of it and know if it's going to be in their area?
We do. Actually, our website, we are revamping it right now, and we're going to have some pretty cool things. You can get on there now and you can type in your address and identify whether there's going to be natural gas going down your street or not.
Okay.
So get on our website, you'll learn a lot of things.
Excellent. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we can discuss how you can find out if you're eligible to have natural gas in your neighborhood. Lake TV would like to thank the entire Lake of the Ozarks community for supporting local television. With your help, Lake TV will continue to bring you unique coverage of lake area events. Please support Lake TV and our sponsors by telling them we saw you on Lake TV. Welcome back to the Lake TV Business Spotlight. I'm Deborah Wolfe, chatting today with Summit Natural Gas Representative Bret Brown. Bret, when we went to the break, we were discussing how folks can find out if their area is eligible for natural gas.
Yeah, you can either stop by the office and talk to one of our local representatives that are there, or get on the website. It's really the easiest way. Get on the website, type in your address, and that will take you to your street. It's kind of on a Google map. It's really cool how we have it set up, and it will display whether you're going to have natural gas there. Now, just because it's not showing the line there doesn't mean you can't come in and talk to us.
Okay.
Maybe we've missed a spot or a little crook or nanny.
Okay.
So we want to get all the customers that we have an opportunity to get. Now, the Public Service Commission really regulates how far we can run main lines and how much money we can spend to go to a customer. But if you're not shown per map, please come in and talk to us.
And let's talk real quick, because you do have a home base right here in Laurie, correct?
It's in Sunrise Beach.
It's Sunrise Beach, okay. Okay, and so folks can look that up. We'll get that information out to our viewers so that folks know how they can find you.
Absolutely.
Something that I found very interesting about natural gas is you're highly regulated on your pricing.
We're highly regulated on everything we do. The Missouri Public Service Commission, which is one of the strictest service commissions in the United States, which is great for our safety. We have safety audits yearly, annually, and our price control. So our costs are very highly regulated, and everybody says, well, you can raise your price anytime, and we can't. It's basically like going to court with the state if we decide that we need a rate increase. That can only happen once every 3 years. We cannot go in every year for rate increase. We can only go once every 3 years, and we need proven documentation as to why we need to go in for that increase.
So if people come on board this year with you, they don't have to turn around next year and worry that they're going to have an increase.
No, correct. There won't be a rate increase here for the minimum 3 years. We don't like to go in for rate increase because it's expensive also. So we feel like we're in where we need to be. And the more customers sign up, the better we do in these areas, the less likely it will be that we need to go in for rate increase.
I know you were telling me the other day, if you buy donuts for the crew, you have to justify it.
Exactly. Our customers, which is the ratepayers, the Public Service Commission says our ratepayers are not going to pay for us to eat donuts. So if we buy donuts, we have to do that on our own dime, which is good, though.
It's good to
It's the way
hear.
it should be.
As a
Exactly.
consumer, it's very good to hear. I know it's also good to hear that you are working in terms of bringing on a contractor in the lake area for one of the phases of the project.
We are. One of the schedules in the Four Seasons area is actually going to be a local contractor. He's worked for us before. His name's Doug Apperson, Apperson Construction. And this is really kind of neat. I talked to the cities and the counties in that area, and since Doug lives there, he's done a lot of work there. And I asked the cities and counties, said, would you have any problem with Doug working in this area? And they said, oh no, it'll be great. If he does anything wrong, we know where he lives. So
we'll see him in the grocery store. We'll see him at church.
Exactly. So Doug knows that they're really going to hold his feet to the fire over there. So I think that's super, and it's good that we have a local contractor involved, because not everybody installs natural gas lines. So
it's very specialized.
it is very specialized. And we have crews coming from Missouri and around the country to do this. So it's really nice having a local contractor.
Excellent. And that's just one way in which you're getting involved in the community. I know we've talked about some other ways, and hopefully some sponsorship of some school sports and some of the local softball leagues, little football leagues and stuff like that.
Exactly. We really, as a group, we got together and decided that we want to support the younger people in the community, in all the surrounding communities. So we are working, we're trying to get with the schools now, but we're working, just anything that we can do with school activities or younger kid activities. So feel free again to email us or stop by the office if you have anything.
They'll be lined up.
Yeah, I hope so. That's good.
Well, while we're talking about contacting you, let's one more time go over the website. What is the web address folks can find you?
It's summitnaturalgas.com.
Okay.
So it's pretty simple. Go to summitnaturalgas.com. You can get on our blog.
Okay.
We have blog, which is updated daily, pictures of construction. There'll be videos on there. You can actually sign up for natural gas on there as well.
Okay.
So we love for people to visit the blog and our website. You'll be able to learn a lot.
And the phone number, do you have the local number?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
We'll get that to our viewers. How about we
Okay.
put that on the screenshot?
That'd be great.
Well, Bret, we thank you so much for coming in and talking today. We're very excited to watch this project unfold. It sounds absolutely
We
fascinating.
are too. Thank you.
And we thank you for tuning in to the Lake TV Business Spotlight. As always, stay tuned to Lake TV for all the coverage you need to live the best life possible at the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks.